All right, class, for this activity you are going to listen to a short video that has polar bear facts. Be sure to listen very carefully because I'm going to ask you some questions at the end.
Bears are the biggest bears on Earth. If a big bear stood up in a house, his head could hit the ceiling. Male polar bears can weigh as much as a horse. Fur and skin. Polar bears look white or yellow. Their fur is not really white. Each hair is hollow in the middle. Sunlight reflects off it. That makes the hair look white. Polar bear bodies. A polar bear looks different from other bears. Its body looks like a raindrop, turned sideways. Its head is pointed. Its neck is long. It pokes its head and neck.
Polar bears have black skin. They have fat under the skin. The fat layer is 4 inches thick. The skin and fur keep the bear warm.
Hunting for food. Polar bears eat seals. They also eat fish. If a dead whale or walrus floats to shore, bears eat those, too. They like seals best. Seals have lots of fat.
Seals swim very fast. They are hard to catch. Polar bears must swim, too. The bears use their large feet like paddles. It is hard to catch a seal. Bears are smart. Polar bears walk on the ice. They listen carefully. Seals swim under the ice. The bear hears them. The bear smashes the ice. It catches a seal before it swims away.
Polar bears like to play. They find things people leave behind. A bear moves things and stack them up. Then it knocks them down. Polar bears make friends. Some grown bears will visit and play together. They only fight when they're hunting for a mate.
Mother and cubs. In late spring, male bears travel a long way. They are looking for a mate. Male and female bears live together for a week. Then they move apart. In the winter, the female hibernates. Her cubs are born. There can be up to 4 cubs. Often, there are 2. The cubs are very small.
Hunting polar bears. For hundreds of years, native people have killed polar bears. The Innu people used traps and spears. They ate the meat. They used the skins to make boots and warm pants. They never eat a polar bear's liver. The liver is poison to people and dogs. Dangers to polar bears. Polar bears walk the ice to find food. When the ice melts, they cannot reach the seals. As the climate changes, icebergs melt.
The big ice sheets are smaller now. Polar bears get trapped on land. If they can't find food, they swim into the ocean. Grizzly bears are moving into the Arctic. They compete with the polar bears for food. This is hard for both kinds of bears. Learn more. Visit a
Wow, I learned so much about the polar bears from that video. Now I want you to answer some questions about what you heard. You're going to grab this sheet, you're going to grab a bottle of glue, and your pouch full of crayons and a pencil. The first sentence says, a polar bear has blank skin. What color skin did they say in the video that the polar bear has? You're going to write that color word on this line. If you can't remember, please look on the wall for the color word. The next sentence says, a polar bear has blank fur. What color is the fur of a polar bear? Please write the color word on the line. If you can't remember how to spell this word, be sure to look on the wall of the color words. Next, it's important that you write your name on the name line, capital letter first and lowercase. Once you have your name and you filled in the 2 blanks with the color words, you're going to color this polar bear. What color was his skin? Find the crayon from your pouch that is the same color as the polar bear's skin. Color it in. Your polar bear should be colored in right now. Next, you're going to grab the tray, your bottle of glue, and the bowl of puffed rice. You're going to put glue on your polar bear, and then you're going to sprinkle some puffed rice on the top. When you're finished, your polar bear should look like this. Don't forget to write the color words that go along with a polar bear has what color skin? A polar bear has what color fur? Then you're going to put this on the drying rack. Once you've cleaned up your area, you've put the puffs and the glue back on the tray. You're going to grab a computer and log in to Success Maker Reading.